morning, good morning. I'm running late this morning. I'm supposed to be up at 5. You already got me out here getting started. What's going on? I've been behind lately on my content. I gotta get on it today, but it's getting tough. 1 second. I gotta get me some water. Man, I definitely do, but it's just sometimes I don't want to get up. I be tapping out early. It's just, you just don't want to get up in the morning. And still got stuff to do. It's honestly good to get up this early because I usually be up anyway, but if I get up at 6 and I be running behind. What's poppin'? How y'all feeling? I definitely got to put some content out today because I'm gonna get on this Mitsubishi dealership. I got some content. These people made me so mad yesterday, it'll scare you. And they gonna hear about it today. Man, I want to hit it this morning. I want to hit snooze a few times this morning. I'm like, nah, I gotta get up. I'll get on here and chat with my people this morning. I ain't hitting snooze today. I'm having to go in the box to get stuff. Go in the box to get hangers because everything, not everything, but a whole lot of stuff is boxed up. Man, these mornings is getting tougher and tougher. I'm getting old one. Lord have mercy. I'm exhausted. You just feel like that, after you start getting in the routine. But you know what? I think it's when you work early in the morning, when you have one of them like 6, 7 a.m. shifts, 5 in the morning saying like it's too early, especially when you ain't gotta go in. So, hey, y'all feeling this morning? Good morning, good morning. Y'all for coming through. So look how we looking. This what we looking like. It's still like a partial mess in here, but we're doing pretty good as far as like I gotta go get some more boxes today, and I supposed to did it. I gotta close this at night, but this is how I would have been doing. Y'all remember furniture being in here? There is nothing no more except a bunch of boxes. So this is what I'm dealing with. So even when I gotta get something, I gotta dig in here. This is a hanger box. I need one of these. And I gotta make up this bed. That's what I got up to do this morning. I need my stand. Cause I got up early this morning to put this bed together and hang out these clothes. Put the white clothes on. Let's do that. Y'all know me, it's always something to do. actually super cold right now. In Florida, I haven't even checked the temperature outside, but all I know is yesterday I think it was like 30 degrees. It was cold, I know that. We went to this dealership last night, and which I'm gonna put me up. I'm gonna tell y'all about it, but we went to this damn dealership last night, and I'm trying to help my stepdad get a car. You know how your parents getting older, you have to help them do certain things. So Monday I ended up finding him a car. He wanted a specific car, trying to stay in a certain price range. So we looked at the Mitsubishi Outlander, right? We're gonna look at the Outlander. I told him he can get, Mitsubishi ain't been doing the best. I don't even want to do that. It's so cold. So the Mitsubishi dealership, I mean, not the brand ain't been doing the best. However, a long time ago, which I'm gonna tell the story too when I get as soon as I get make this real. A long time ago, I had a Mitsubishi, a Galant, a long time ago. Good cars. This was years ago when Kayla was a baby. So I know that the brand of cars is actually pretty good. Man, called the man on Monday. I ended up finding one. Full package, nice, but it had a nice package, everything. So I called up there. Hey, I'm looking at this one. Want to know if it's available. Y'all ain't got no pictures on the site. So he's like, oh yeah, I can send you pictures of it. So he's sending pictures and everything like that. I'm like, okay, we like it. Say, I like it. I see the price online say $20,000. It say 20,000, and I'm gonna put some pictures up too when I do this reel. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, he has a car. His car tripping. Oh, really? She had one? So his car that he had, we got that brand new a couple of years back. He had a Ford Escape 2020, got it brand new from Ford. He done had it going on 5 years and started to die. Getting older. I say, nah, don't keep working on these cars. Don't keep working on them. Let's get you something better. So when I tell him let's get something better, he like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He like, we ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna do the same thing. We go get another car. I mean, we going looking for another car. Let me turn this on. So we start looking for another car. And I'm like, we like this one. Went and got a pre-approval and everything for him. Now his car, damn near paid off. He don't owe nothing about a little change on it, $4,000-$5,000. When the car started acting up, it need to be towed. So I'm like, don't try to fix the car. We'll just trade the car in. Now when somebody owe a little bit on the car, $4,000-$5,000 on a car they done had for years, that's pretty much nothing. That's nothing to a dealership. They gonna pay for that. They gonna say, you know what? A little bit of money. They gonna, they finna make $20,000, $30,000 off it. They ain't tripping on no little change that left on the car. They ain't tripping on that. So boom. Contact the man on Monday, let him know, hey, I like the car, whatever like that. He was like, I let him know. I say the car is, not in like working condition and in the best condition, so it would have to be told to you. He was like, oh yeah, does it work? And he was like, yeah, it worked. I said, yeah, it worked. I said, it's gonna have to be told to you. Now, if I'm telling you it has to be told, that's me being honest with you about the car. I'm letting you know it's not in working condition. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I can't tell you what's wrong with the car. It still look nice to me. However, it needs to be told. Was telling you, good morning, good morning. That's letting you know right off the rip. The car got to be told, so something wrong with the car. So he's like, yeah, that's fine. You still don't owe too much on the car. Boom. So I let him know we supposed to come. We couldn't come that day. My stepdad trying to find a way to get the car towed. So I'm like, all right, we got to get it up there. The second day, I called him again. I'm like, he can come, but he ain't able to get the car towed yet. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay, well, we're just trying to, get you up here so we can get the car up here, get the car towed. I'm like, yeah. So I was gonna go with him on Wednesday. I had school, but he ended up not being able to get a ride up there, not being able to get the car towed. So he was like, he tell my stepdad, oh, you can just come up here. We can do the deal without it on Wednesday. You can come tomorrow. Well, he said, you can come Friday. My stepdad like, okay. I told him I couldn't go Wednesday at school. I had already took off Tuesday. Boom. This going on about 3 days now. The guy know we want the car, everything like that. So my stepdad go Thursday. He goes up there. He go look at the car, whatever like that. I say, let me see the numbers. Let me do the talking and stuff like that, because he don't know how that works. And I contact the dude. I say, did you tell him? Because I told my stepdad, I said, you can go up there and look at it and, drive and stuff like that and do the deal. I said, only if he's guaranteeing you that he can give you the car. I said, if he guarantee you he can give you the car without seeing your car, if he can guarantee you that, he going to give you a certain amount without seeing your car, then we can do it. But if he's saying, oh, that going to change once we see the car, then no, we ain't going to be able to do it. I said, because we just want to wait until we get the car there. He done guaranteed him, oh, yeah, we're going to give him this much. We're going to give him $5,400 for it when he get here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right. He said, we'll just take care of that because we don't know the condition of the car or whatever. We're just going to at least pay it off. I'm like, okay. So, boom. So, yeah, that's definitely a sign. So I said, okay, boom. The reason that I picked the car is because, just to tell y'all the backstory, the reason that I picked it was because I picked that car was because Mitsubishi, the dealership, the brand is not doing the best in the United States. It's not that it's a bad brand, it's not doing the best in the U.S., which means that their cars, you see one of them Outlanders fully loaded for like $40,000. A used one can have 10, 20,000 miles on it, and it'll be half the price, like 18,000. You can get it with a third row, fully loaded and everything like that. So I figured he's on the set income. We get the Mitsubishi. He get a nice little SUV, third row, plenty of space and stuff like that. And all in all, the car's not a bad brand. You know what I'm saying? So he said, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? You can stay at a comfortable payment and you have a nice little SUV. So I said, boom. That's why I picked this one. I already know. Now, I watch YouTube and stuff like that. Y'all know I'm a content creator. Possibly Mitsubishi, Nissan, and Renault is under the same umbrella. Nissan fell in a little pit, seemed like they pulled themselves out. But a while ago, Mitsubishi and Nissan was trying to merge with the Honda brand. It didn't end up working out. Nissan was able to pull themselves out of the pit. Renault is an old brand that was sold in the U.S. years ago, but it's not anymore. So they couldn't stay over here in the U.S. They're not here. Mitsubishi is on that route to being out just like Renault. So they don't pull it together. You see, a lot of their dealerships closed. They got little dealerships here and there. By the end of the year, if they don't pull it together, they'll be out of the United States. And so after this, Mitsubishi, we go up here. The dude pull out the paperwork for this $20,000 car. $20,000. I'm trying to do this and make this bed up at the same time. Let's see where I'm gonna put this at. So he, with this $20,000 car, I'm gonna put my headphones on so y'all can hear me while I do this. Let me know if y'all can hear me. So for this $20,000 car, Mitsubishi, we get up there. They get him the paperwork. I see it. The paperwork say the car $20,000. I mean $26,000. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that, man. I said, that's not what the car say. I said, number one, you told us you gonna buy the car for exactly what he owe on the car. Oh, we is. I said, well, how you come up with 26, almost $27,000? Oh, that's tax tag and title. Ain't no tax tag and title, no $6,000, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, so what this seeming like is y'all just putting his car on top of what he owe. You know what I'm saying? What y'all giving him the car for? No, 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 no. He tried to show me the paperwork. My stepdad done flipped that. I'm trying to calm him down. Like, I got this, man. I got it. Let me talk to him. So after this, my stepdad done walked out. No, they trying to get me, trying to get me, trying to get me. I'm like, look, let me do this, man. I know what I'm doing. Got to haggle with these people. I know how this go. So boom. After that, uh, he don't really want to talk to him. He leaving. So I'm like, I gotta talk to these people. So I get on the phone with the man, and I'm like, man, what's going on? That's not how much you told us this car was gonna be. That ain't what you told us. Oh, well, I feel like he told me, no, I told you the car was this 22, and this. I said, man, online this car shows $20,000. I said, so if you telling me it's more, then that's false advertisement. No, no, we said we gave you the money that we were supposed to give you because when I'm looking at the paper, he showed me on FaceTime, it don't look right. I'm like, this don't look, I can't see the paper, and it looked like you're just adding his car's total to whatever the car is. No, that's not what we doing. I said, well, send the paper over to me, email it to me so I can see. Oh, I can't send you a copy of it because we're not supposed to send that out to you because you're not the person buying the car. I said, well, that sounds like y'all trying to run a game. I said, and I already told you, in order for y'all to get a deal, everything's going through me. He's not gonna do anything without me. So if I can't see it, then y'all ain't got no deal anyway. And my stepdad like, yeah, that's right, that's right. So he's like, oh, okay, well, I can just go over it with you. I'll go over it with you. So he trying to show it to me, but I'm trying to talk at the same time. My stepdad, y'all know how when they older, they don't really understand that stuff. He's spazzing out on man. He done left. So I had to call the man back to figure out what the numbers were. You know what I'm saying? And explain to my stepdad, like, look, this what they do. You gotta let me do it. This what they do. And so exactly. I'm like, this what they do, man. Let me do it. Let me talk to him and see. So I talked to the man. He get the car down to about. I'm like, nah, we're not paying that much. He told me, I said, well, now with tax that, my stepdad, he really loved the car. He loved it. I really don't want to pay that much for it. But my stepdad really, he loves the car. So his credit good, the interest rate on it decent. So I get them down to like 25 out the door when I see the paperwork and I see how everything going. I say that's the most I'm gonna do. Yes, if you want to come and get the car for 25 with the trade out the door, we'll do that. We'll do that. Will you come and get it today? Now, mind you, this place is about 30, 40 minutes outside of Tampa. So his car is not there. So my stepdad went there. He already gone. He left. So 30, 40 minutes outside of Tampa. He already gone. So I called him, done calmed him down, and explained to him how it go. He like, okay, he called the bank and see what the payment and everything gonna be. He like, you know what? Okay, I'll take it. He like, I really want it, we'll do it. 25. So boom. I get up there. I mean, I ain't go. I mean, this me at work and stuff like that. I'm talking to the man. I'm like, listen, you confirming that this is what you're gonna give him. I said, when he get up there, don't get start giving him no trying to add extra or nothing. He don't need no warranties or nothing. He getting the car through the credit union. That's it. He's like, oh yeah, we're not adding anything else. We ain't gonna add nothing else. He's like, that's it. Since you're getting it through the credit union, we won't even need to add anything. I said, okay. I say, so he gonna bring the car up there because he got to get it towed. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just let me know what time he's gonna be here. This, and that. I say he said he gonna be closer to 7, but he gonna come. Now, mind you, after work, I had to hit school. So I'm not there. Everything that I'm doing is over the phone pretty much. I'm not there. I'm just doing all the talking for him. My stepdad finally he pays a tow truck $300 because he don't got AAA or nothing. So my stepdad pays the tow truck $300 to get this car to Lakeland. Once he pays $300 to get the car to Lakeland, the tow driver gets it off the truck, right? They waiting for the car to get off the truck. Okay, they get the car. Because at the end of the day, you know whenever a dealership taking a car, they're gonna inspect it. Which I already know from the beginning. They're gonna find out what it is that's wrong with it, appraise it, whatever like that. Now keep in mind the car he's trading is a 2020. It only got 112, 113 miles. Nothing's major wrong with this car. I'm not a mechanic, but nothing's major. There's nothing major that's wrong with it. I just know he's having a little issues with it. It's not driving right now. He doesn't have the time or money to spend and fix on this car. Getting too old for that. That's the whole reason I prompted him to get a new car. Boom. Now they wait until the car gets off of the tow. They waits until it get off of the tow truck. Listen how they do shit. They wait till it get off the tow truck, and then the car. And so while it's in the inspection, they wait till the tow truck man get ready to pull off. My stepdad pay him, he pull off. So mind you, the car's not in great working condition. We don't know exactly what's wrong with it. Not in great working condition. They take it to have the mechanics and stuff in the back look at it. They let the tow truck driver take off. And they come out talking about, sir, the engine on this car is shot. So my stepdad was like, no, the engine on the car is not shot. I'm not a mechanic, but my mechanic done looked over this car already. The engine's not shot. And so he's like, Anthony, they telling me the engine's shot. I'm like, no, the engine ain't going on that car, man. It's just the car tripping. I say, so I said, don't worry about it. They already said they're gonna buy it. So hey, whatever they're gonna do, they can go ahead and get it. Just make sure everything says what it needs to say when you sign the paperwork. So he called me back while I'm at school. He said these people say they didn't know the engine was shot. I say the engine is not shot. What he mean they ain't know the engine was shot? What he going for? Cause I ain't gonna go back and forth with you because the engine is not shot. They know that. We know that. He talking about he saying they can do it, but it's gonna be 27,000. All right. Now you gonna piss me off. And now y'all playing games. So I'm pretty sure all y'all done caught on now. Cause what you doing, y'all just trying to get money. Now it's a money grab at this point. You see what I'm saying? They know he got a pre-approval from the bank. And I don't even know if I told them that. I just said we coming to get the car. We got the money. We're gonna trade it in. So you go from online at say 20. Then we get there, y'all tell us it's 26 because that wasn't the real price of the car. Then after you tell him that he can get the car for y'all gonna pay his balance off on his car without seeing it. After I asked, like without seeing the car, without expect, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, this, and that. That's all he owned. We're gonna go ahead and pay it. I told you the car wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't, it's probably not gonna drive all the way to Lakeland. It's something needs to be done on the car. Told you all this. Y'all know I'm an honest person. I'm transparent. I'm gonna tell you. I can't tell you the details of what's wrong with the car because I'm not a mechanic. I ain't seen it from day one. Everything I'm doing is over the phone. I ain't even been here. So now he get there, drop this car off, ain't got no way back from Lakeland. It's 7 o'clock, getting dark. It's dark already. And y'all tell him y'all need 27. No, y'all thought that y'all had him backed in a corner and he ain't had nowhere to go and he want this car. He just gonna pay y'all what y'all asking for. So I get on the phone with a dude. I say, hold on, hold on. I say, you just talked to me not too long ago. I say, and I just ran over all this with you and told you, don't do this. Don't get him there and try to change the price on this car. I say, cause we ain't paying no more than that. Oh, I didn't know the engine was gone, sir. We look at our mechanic. I say that engine in that car ain't gone, man. I say, yeah, we all know how this game go. I say, y'all trying to get exactly what y'all want at that car. I say, I can tell you right now, we're not gonna get the car.
No, 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 sir. This is a great deal. This is a great. I said, no, don't worry about it, man. We ain't getting that car. No, this is a great deal. So my stepdad and jumped in the car and pulled off. He took off. Oh, he leaving in the car, sir. That's unsafe. He don't need to do that. Man, y'all ain't worrying about him being no unsafe. Y'all ass trying to get him to buy that car. Y'all think y'all slick. I say, but what gets me though, I understand how car dealers do their thing. What gets me, this is my problem with this entire thing. Because I understand car dealers gonna try to swindle you if they can. That's their job. This would get me with the whole thing. Y'all let this man pay $300 for a tow truck to come way out here almost an hour away. Bring the car to y'all. This is second time coming to this dealership. Not only have y'all lied and tried to swindle them once, online the price wrong. Got here, y'all talking about $6,000 in tax tag and tried to change the price. Then told him y'all were gonna buy the vehicle and then bought it up here. He paid and y'all tried to change the price again. I say, cause here's the thing. If this car is really damaged, if this engine gone and all of that, he bought it up here. And then why, if this really damaged, and then why would y'all even want the car? You shouldn't even want it. You should just say, you know what, we ain't gonna take it the deal off. The deal off, we don't even want the car. That's not what y'all doing. Y'all asking for more money. I say, see, y'all already know what y'all on. Because if this car was in such terrible condition, no other dealership would do this. Ain't no other dealership even gonna fight back this car because of small amount that's old on it. They gonna go ahead and pay that car off. If they ain't giving you no more for it, they gonna go ahead and pay that car off and make them 20, 25,000 or whatever they finna make off the car. They gonna just pay. They're not gonna go through that for. Now you owe $20,000 on your car, and then your car ain't in pristine condition, and then they tell you that, and you get there and the car ain't worth nothing but five because you done kept it in bad condition. Then I get it. But they're not gonna fight and haggle with you no car you owe no $4, 5,000 on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna do that with you. They gonna be like, man, go on and pay that off. We finna make 25,000 off here. Man, granted, Mitsubishi ain't making no sales or nothing like that. So now the man sat on the phone and told me, oh, we ain't really getting that many sales. He done forgot he done told me all this. We ain't got that many sales and stuff like that this month. So now you finna try to get the most out of him that you can. Man, I shut all that shit down. Nah, y'all ain't getting no car. No, we really trying to help, man. The car is a really great car. Mind you, this a 22. It had 40,000 miles. You really think we finna pay $27,000 for a 22 Mitsubishi with 40,000 miles? Bitch, you might as well go get a brand new car. I don't know who y'all think y'all dealing with. Like, come on, I was born at night, not last night. So I let him know after all that. Now, granted, I chatted with him. I said, here go my thing. I get that y'all dealers run game. I let y'all do that to a certain extent. But then at this point, when you start to inconvenience him and inconvenience me, now it's a problem. And I saying y'all gotta stop doing that kind of stuff. Cause guess what? I say I'm a content creator and tomorrow, everybody gonna know about this. Oh, Mr. Lewis, I'm just trying to say you saying all these bad things. 'Cause y'all know I get in the business. You saying all these bad things about our dealership, this and this. And y'all gonna hear a lot of bad things tomorrow. Y'all gonna hear a lot of bad things. So somebody better reach out to me from that dealership. Somebody better refund him for that money that he got that car told or something. Because that's the only deal. He still want the car. He still want the car, honestly, but he don't want it for that price. I mean, that he loves the car. But he said the only way he would get it is if they honored the price that they gave him. But we didn't get the car. So I shut the whole thing down. But the issue is I don't like the fact that y'all inconvenience him. You got this man, he on a base of fixed income. You made him pay $300 to get the car. So the car's still out there. And then on top of this, I have to go out there after I get out of school at 9 o'clock. I had to take my ass way to Lakeland and go pick him up and take him back home. You see what I'm saying? So y'all see how this whole thing is inconvenient and all this line. He gonna tell me, well, Mr. Lewis, you was dishonest from the beginning about the status of the car. How was I dishonest about the status of the car? I say, if that's what you want to say to make you feel better, then so be it. I say, but we know who was dishonest. It was y'all. You didn't tell us the engine was blown. Number one, the engine not blown. Y'all liars. Y'all trying to get the most y'all can out that car. Number two, from day one when I spoke with you, I told you that the car had to be towed to you. Did that give you any idea that the car being towed to you was in pristine condition and I was bringing you a car that been garage kept for 3 years? If someone tells you the car needs to be towed to you, what does that tell you about the vehicle? I'm very transparent. I'm not a mechanic. I told you the car needs to be towed to you. It's not drivable. What does that say about the car to you? So where in it was I dishonest with you? He ain't got nothing to say. Man, get your ass out of that bullshit. Man, I'm so mad with them people. Today, they gonna hear it today. That's why I had to get me a little piece out last night and tag them. Now they gonna hear it today. Cause I don't like that. They literally took him. I just didn't the whole thing is dealers do that all the time and it's okay. I done been in a situation that they done tried to run game and you just say, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I done been in a situation where they try to run game. But when they run their game, they usually run it. You usually tell them, hey, this is what I want. Y'all usually come to an agreement. Or either you don't and you say, I'm good. No, I'm not going to take that. But they literally tried to swindle this man. And then after trying to swindle him, y'all left him being inconvenienced. That's the part that really got me. So not only has he been out here 2 or 3 times, he spent $300 to bring the car out here. The car's stuck out here, and I had to come and get him in the middle of the night and bring him all the way back to town. No, they gonna catch it by that. Y'all is definitely gonna catch it by that shit. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, and he told me, "Oh, I understand, Mr. Lewis. That you sound like you're really emotional right now. So you're saying all these things, these bad things about Mitsubishi." I said, "It ain't got nothing to do with being emotional. I don't like bad business. And that's what this is. I run business. I said, so I know bad business when I see it. And that's exactly what this is. I said, but y'all can't play with everybody. Because now everybody gonna know what y'all do. You gotta be careful who you dealing with. When I did that video for when y'all seen my baby mama, she got a car. My baby mama got a car. When I took her to Toyota, if y'all been here for a minute and y'all seen me take her to get her car. Took her to get her car from Toyota. Man, that video had the most views they had ever got from a creator. They ain't never had no video with that many views. The manager reached out to me. Oh, thank you so much, man, for the great review. The video, when I seen it the day after I made the video, had like 30,000 views on the video at that Toyota dealership. So the man was tripping. So I already know. And somebody telling your ass, don't go here, man, they're gonna be looking crazy when I get done. I tell you what. Now y'all see how I gotta climb back and forth. That's why I'm glad I'm moving. Ain't no space in there. None. Yeah, but you talking about lit? I was pissed off. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put the address, location. I'm gonna tag the location. I'm tagging the dealership. I'm tagging the brand. All of them. Get on all they head. They gonna get it. They definitely gonna get it. I'd have left it alone. I would, you know what I'm saying? Because you win some, you lose some. I would have left it alone. It wouldn't have really meant that much to me. But it means so much to me because y'all inconvenienced him. I told you his whole situation. I told you. And I specifically said, I say, now you mean to tell me you can get his car up there? I said, you can get him and you can get in the car. Y'all can run the whole deal without having the car. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that for you. We'll just give him an amount. What we'll do is, since we haven't seen the car yet, we'll just pay the car off. That's what we'll do. We'll just pay the car off. I say, okay. I say, I mean, that's fine with me. I honestly thought the car was worth more than the amount, the payoff amount. I honestly think the car worth more than the payoff amount because it's in such great condition. But I know the engine is not blown. The entire reason we were just getting out of him out of the car was because I told him, I tell my mom the same thing. Y'all are too old to be trying to work and fix on these cars. Y'all done had it 4 or 5 years. Okay, you younger, you like us, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in y'all prime, you can go take your car to the mechanic, you working and stuff like that, you got extra funds, you ain't trying to get no payment right now, you want to pay your car off and you want to fix whatever the little issue is, cool. But when they get older, they ain't got no time to be paying no mechanic to keep fixing and fixing and fixing and fixing and fixing and fixing on these cars. No. If it's giving you problem, you don't did your time in life of working on your credit and all that type. Trade that car in and go get you something. You know what I'm saying? We already his credit good. We already got the loan. We got all this. Man, it should be very simple. And the fact that y'all done ran us in trying to get money, I didn't appreciate that. Here go the thing. The amount that y'all trying to get for that car used. I done worked in banking for years. The bank is the bank does not pay more for a car than what the car is valued at. What y'all asking for that car, the bank's not even gonna give y'all. So y'all could have tried to swindle him out of that, even if he said yes. Y'all would have sent that over to the bank and they would have never even paid for it. The bank would have told them no. Come on, man. And Mitsubishi, y'all probably be out of business by the end of the year. The bank not gonna pay y'all that much for that car. And when I was telling him that shit, he telling me I'm insulting their dealership. That's not insulting y'all dealership, boy. I follow the news. I watch YouTube. Everybody know Nissan and Mitsubishi was going down. And Nissan was probably almost not gonna make it. They said Mitsubishi was supposed to been out of business last year. Nissan would have been out of business this year. Nissan already discontinued the Maxima and the Ultima. Well, the Nissan Altima and the Maxima both got discontinued. The Altima last year and the Maxima was discontinued in like 23 or 24. Now, just come to my attention, which I recently learned, as much as I know cars and what I recently learned, I never knew Nissan, Mitsubishi, and Renault was under the same umbrella. I always thought that they were separate brands. I never knew they was connected with each other. But I recently found that out. But Nissan ultimately is the bigger brand because we know that one. But doing the research, Nissan is known more for style, and Mitsubishi was known more for reliability. So, like I said, I had one. I said, you know what? Even if they go out of business, the car is a great car. You can get it at a good price right now because of their situation, and you'll still have a decent car that'll last you for a while. Yeah, I recently learned that this year. As long as I've been studying cars, I never knew that they're not the same brand, but they are under the same umbrella. And it's kind of similar to y'all, like y'all know, some of the car manufacturers work together, like Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury when they used to be together, or Audi and Volkswagen, Toyota, and Lexus. The only difference between them is in the past, they operated as separate brands. They operated as under the same umbrella, but completely separate brands. So Renault, Nissan, and Mitsubishi, they were under the same umbrella, but their cars and nothing didn't look alike. They didn't share parts or nothing like that because they under the same umbrella, different brands. More recently, if you look at their cars, like if you look inside this Outlander, it has a whole lot of the same things as the Altima. So and they dashboard, they're similar to each other now. So now they do share. You can tell looking at it now, I can tell for sure they work together because now they share a lot of the same parts. So if you get inside the Mitsubishi, it looks similar to being in a Nissan. So I'm like, okay. But like, bro, y'all getting ready to go out of business. How you going now? How you having a clearance sale and trying to rip somebody off? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That whole concept just made me mad. Completely ticked me off. But that's what we dealing with. What I'm dealing with this morning, I'm trying to get my ducks in a row, all my paperwork, because they going to hear it this morning. They is going to hear it from out. If y'all didn't ever think y'all was going to hear it. I got up early. We at with it. Wash these towels. But on the moving side of things, every time you turn around, it's a new bill for something. Then I got to get all this stuff and get out of here. By, oh, you know what? I need to check and see what time they got for the day. It's my off day today. I'm like, let me get it started right. This is why I need to get up. Guess what? I'll see I can get stuff done. And then after I leave here, I'm usually on TikTok. Go live with them for about an hour. But you talking about, boy, furious? That right there, I ain't been mad in a long time. They ran a game on me. One thing I don't like is for nobody to run a game. They're gonna do it, but to a certain extent. I'm gonna let you go with that, just to a certain extent, because it's what they do. That part I do get. Taylor, come on, let me grab him up. Taylor, feel like I'm playing Tetris in here. Hey, up, up, up. Come on. Hey, let's go. Let's get ready. It's 6 o'clock. Come on. No, that's the thing. He likes certain cars. That's where I would have took him at first. I would have definitely took him at two things. He doesn't want to pay too much, and we know Toyota is a little bit pricey, even on their used car. He likes SUVs. He likes small SUVs. You ain't finna get nothing from Toyota for too cheap, especially not no SUV. You ain't finna get nothing from them for much of nothing. He's on a fixed income, so with all that being said, he just not gonna do it. So they want a little bit more. He really likes the Mazda. Can y'all hear me now? They connection go to tripping sometime. Anything on it? Oh, okay. It do that sometimes. I think when I be on here too long, they connection start tripping on YouTube. Yeah, man. We gonna get something. I was really trying to make it quick, trying to get something, you know, get them a car and have that process done and out the way. Didn't end up happening that way. Tick me off. I'm gonna try to do this again. I've been making an omelet like every day. I got number one last Gatorade. I need to go grocery shop. I got too much I need to do. Man, we do. Believe it or not, we got one probably right close, real close to me. We didn't go with that one because uh, it seemed like all of them is like a little janky. To be honest with you, because the dude at my class, I contacted them one time, and they seem like they a little backyard too. It's just the way they operate. I don't know if them Mississippi been trained to try to get over on people because they're going out of business. I don't know because it's been real. It seemed real janky. And then the thing about it, we didn't originally go with them because the one that I found for him, he wanted a specific one. And we found the one, with the fully loaded package. It was used, lower price. So we found that one and it was in Lakeland. So that's why we went with that one. I found that one out there. It had the best deal, it had the best package. You know what I'm saying? So it all worked out. That's the only reason we ended up out there. Here go the catch though. With the car being out there, since it's out there, we pretty much are like stuck to try and get a car. Now I've got to try to find a dealership out there that he can get a car from because the car already out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what really pissed me off. Since the car's already out there, I'm kind of designated to trying to find him a car that's out here. Otherwise, he got to tow this car all the way back into Tampa, which he done already spent too much time trying to do this already. And so I'm like, I really, to be honest, I gotta look today and see what I can find that's out there. I got the car way to Lakeland. That's what we inconvenienced at. All the inconveniences you see, you know what I'm saying? The car's stuck out there. And he probably used it last to get the car towed out there. I'm like, y'all get this man car towed out there and still run a bullshit game on him. Like, come on, man. But it's gonna work out. I ain't gonna trip out on trip on it because it's gonna work. We'll find something. And the thing is, he really liked that car. And I think if they call me and tell me that they still gonna give it to him at a decent price, he still want the damn car. Man, it was so funny because man, he gave them people a hard time yesterday when he was going in there. I'm like, bro, let me talk to him. Cause he ready to go off on the people, man. He ready to argue these people down. I'm like, no, 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 no. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do none of that. When you talking to them, I'm like, if it's not what you want, then all we do is let them know we're not either gonna take the car, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna take it, or we is gonna take it. You don't gotta argue with them, man. My stepdad, which they was trying to rip him off from what I see. I can handle all of it, but from what I see, all in all, they were trying to rip him off. They definitely showed that to me at the end, but I already know how to deal with them. It's just I've never been inconvenienced like that by a dealership. Like y'all literally trying to rip the man off. Y'all put us in a bad state. Never been ripped off like that. And they still want us to get the car. Like, we could just do the deal. Y'all just bring the car here. We could just do 27. I want to say, bitch, y'all get the fuck out of here. I don't know who y'all think y'all playing with. So y'all think y'all got him backed up against the corner. Y'all think y'all got us backed against the wall. So we just gonna trade the car in and get y'all what y'all asking for anyway. Get the fuck out of here. That was their whole goal. I told y'all they waited until the wrecker pulled off. They waited until because the record was going back to Tampa. My stepdad done got cool with the man and everything. The record going back to Tampa. So naturally, the record, when I heard him, he was talking to me because my stepdad was trying to figure out how to pay him, how he can send him the money. The record was like, look, bro, he was like, don't let these guys rip you off up here. He was like, don't let them rip you off on here because they're going to try to rip you off. And that's what the dude in the tow truck driver was saying. He was like, don't let them try to rip you off. He was like, nah, nah, nah. So they waited good until the dude pulled off to tell him this. So they wanted to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look, they should have did that from the beginning. Should have did that right from the beginning. Cause now, when I get done with this video, they probably gonna be so mad at me. They probably ain't gonna want to see us no more. I'm definitely finna do this review. Cause they trying to get over. If you gonna do that, then you gonna have a problem. I wouldn't even advise him to get no car from them after I do that video. But the only thing I can tell you about him, he really likes the car. I don't know why he really like that damn car. Cause I told him to get. I'm like, man, look, we'll find something else. He like that car. And then why would somebody need to make a review for you? Hey, start getting ready. Don't brush your teeth and stuff. Come on, get ready. You need to find what you're wearing and stuff. Make sure your clothes is ironed, lotion, deodorant. Make sure you got everything right. That's a fine time to try to, you know what I'm saying, pull it together. I gotta get used to these 5 a.m. Cause boy, I've been like, it's been a struggle. But yeah, you gotta keep your eye open. Cause it's coming out today. Hopefully I get it done this morning. It's been a struggle. I got dentist appointment this morning, matter of fact. Yeah, I'm like, I don't listen. They made it so obvious that they were trying to get money. Like they made it, I ain't never seen it this obvious. How you change the price on the car 3 times? You can do that. You can do it. I ain't even gonna say you can't do that. But y'all made this so obvious that y'all was trying to get money. The point of it all is y'all inconvenienced them. I had to come out there. He done been out there 2 times. He got the car towed. Y'all leave him stuck out here. Y'all done changed the price 3 times. All of that just come. After I talk to you and ask you about all these things, step by step, and ask you, don't do this, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for this. No, 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 that's not what we're doing, Mr. Lou. I'm like, all right, man. Cut this. Oh, I still got damn down. It's freezing out there. Okay, look, you got to get moving. We've been doing our 5 a.m., y'all. We've been on here for about an hour. So, y'all know we going to do this. I'm going to start getting back on. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Saturday. I got to get up. I bust my ass. I got to get up and do this again tomorrow. And I usually go to TikTok right after. I'm not too sure if I'm going to go on there this morning. I might go on there later on the day. I still got to upload some content. Oh, and now I'm in here on my omelet. I'm gonna do this good omelet, and I got them in the dishwasher. I'm gonna bust this down. Try to get me some breakfast in the morning. I get this out the way. All I need is coffee, and my day is started. I actually gotta hit the dentist, and then I can get to everything else that I need to do. It's been real with y'all. Make sure y'all follow Amp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I gotta man get me some cardio in today. Um, YouTube, which I like going live on here most. I really want to grow my YouTube platform, as y'all know. I just ain't been on it like I should. No chefing at all. I hate cooking. I like food, but especially breakfast and cooked food. I just hate cooking. Y'all make sure y'all follow y'all boy on this network, and y'all be up at 5 a.m. with me when I get on here. And I'm gonna get with y'all later. Thank y'all so much for coming. Have a great morning.